he shot at 2 does. I think one of them went down, but he's not sure about the other one. So we're gonna probably head out of the woods, get the truck packed up, and go see what happened. But yeah, last day of gun season, Deadeye Dan gets it done on Championship Sunday. So.
It is cold. It is cold, cold, cold. There we go. In the winter, do your guys' doors ever shift? Like shift so that the lock doesn't completely match up? Is that just me and my door? Okay. Hello. Hello, beautiful. Oh, hello, Lucky Hat. Hello, Steph's Lucky Hat. It is cold. It is freaking cold, ladies and gentlemen. I just got back. I showered quick, grabbed some grub, and we've got about 30 minutes, 45 minutes to kill until we head on out and look for my dad's deer. I texted him a little bit and got on the phone just for a second with him, and it was pretty bad service, but it sounds like he shot at 2 deer, and he only really knows if he hit 1. So it sounds like we at least got 1 deer down, but could be a track mission for the other one. So either way, very exciting. Today is the last day of gun hunting season, kind of in my zone in Minnesota. So my fingers were crossed big time that the old man would put one down, and he did. So we're gonna head on out there soon. But before we go out there, really quick, I kind of want to address 2 questions that I've been getting a lot on the channel and give you a little rundown. Question number 1, how do I film hunting? Kind of my cameras, my setup, my approach. Question 2, what exactly am I wearing when I'm gun hunting, when it's really, really cold? What's my whole getup? What's my layers? What's kind of my hunting clothing? I'll address those both really quick, and then we'll head on out to the woods. But before we talk about any of that, check out the garage. A lot has changed. The Sexy Vexy is gone. I actually returned the Sexy Vexy up to the wonderful people at Intune Marine. If you're interested in the Sexy Vexy at all, it is the most bad to the bone, tricked out, most competitive boat I've ever ran. It is for sale, and there's a lot more Vexuses up there that are for sale just like it. So check out Intune Marine. Amazing people, amazing services, and amazing boats. Please check them out. They're the kindest people in the world, amazing to do business with, amazing to buy a boat from. But moving on. We're kind of in a transition period right now, not just with the garage, putting up the drywall and stuff like that. We're in a transition between summer fishing, which those are all the summer rods over there, and I've got a bunch of tackle. I'm organizing it, buying some of it, and kind of flipping everything over to ice fishing. I've been kind of going through a bunch of different plastics and jigs and seeing what I need to order and seeing what I have and don't have, and even Pete the Polaris might potentially get a makeover soon. Yes, you're seeing this correct. A Hummingbird unit and a Vexlar are coming together to coincide and live as one. That's something you're never gonna see on a normal TV show, only YouTube. But yeah, I have kind of aspirations to put the 10-inch Helix right up here. I can run kind of GPS and use all my waypoints from the summer right on the front dash of my 4-wheeler. And then I'd even like to mount a Vexlar like right here. So if I'm rolling around hole hopping, I can just flip my transducer there, and I've got a beautiful Vexlar there. And obviously I've got another Vexlar that I just run and gun with. But that's not hunting talk. Let's keep her moving. So filming hunting has been one of the most challenging things I think I've ever filmed. Not just filming hunting, but self-filming hunting. And here's just kind of my little 3-camera approach, and I'll tell you the pros and cons. Camera number 1, I put this is my main camera. I put this on like a very generic camera arm I ordered off of Amazon. It screws into the tree, and this is not the right kind of camera to film hunting with. This is an expensive camera. It's an A7S II by Sony, and this is a great vlog camera, a great camera to put in your boat as you kind of film or take pictures of fishing. I love this camera. It's just, I think it'd be better to almost have like a camcorder or a true like video camera for hunting, because you could do quick kind of zoom ins with just kind of an electric zoom in opposed to just the manual zoom in on the lens. Yeah, don't go the DSLR route if you're just looking to film hunting. In the corner of the tree, I like to put a GoPro. I use a lot of these old GoPro 4s. I think they have the best audio in the game, and you can also turn it on stealth mode so the red light doesn't flicker and the back camera is turned off back here. I love this GoPro. It works great. I'm considering going to a 9 or a 10, but I love the audio on a GoPro 4. I think it's the 4 Silver. Besides that, I'll a lot of times put it in the chesty mount and wrap that around a tree branch, and that'll kind of be like a wide angle of me sitting in the tree. And then obviously just like a quick grip mount you can attach to branches or your bow or a bunch of different things to get a different shot with your GoPro. This, I think, is the most underrated and cool way to film hunting, and it's accessible to almost everyone. Filming with an iPhone. I think this is an iPhone 11. It's cool. It has 3 cameras, and one of them is a widescreen or a wide lens. And what I do is I put it on the wide lens feature, and I put it in the otter box, just like so. Clips into here. And then what I'll do is I'll flip this little back clip on the otter box, and I'll basically utilize this little clip here. So what I'll do is I'll wrap a rope, a strap, anything around a tree branch, and then I'll just clip this otter box right to that rope, and it'll be facing me just like that. This is an awesome way to film hunting, especially self-film. And yeah, everyone has an iPhone. They have great cameras on them. Please use this if you want to get into self-filming anything, not just hunting. All right, enough film talk. Let's talk clothes really quick, and then we got to head out and go get those deer. I get a lot of comments. What bibs are you wearing? What clothes are you wearing? What harness are you wearing? How are you staying warm? It's been like 20 degrees in Minnesota. I layer up. I layer up big time. It's been, like I said, 20 to 30 degrees, super cold. And the thing is, like with ice fishing, I feel like I never get cold because you're always kind of moving around. But deer hunting, you got to be quiet, you got to sit there, and it gets cold and the wind bites. So having good gear, I think, is top notch, besides like having a quality bow that you trust. But basically, I start with a t-shirt, and then from a t-shirt, I'm using a Blackfish guide hoodie. And this is like a sun shirt. This is what you would wear more in the summer. But I use this kind of at my bottom base layer because it breathes and it helps me not sweat. So I can have a bunch of layers wrapped around me, and even though it keeps that heat and warmth in, I'm not like sealed off. My body can still breathe. That way I don't sweat. That way I don't walk into the stand and I'm not dripping wet, then get cold, and I also don't give off a lot of scent. So even though this is more of a summer garment, I love wearing this as kind of a base layer just to kind of help me breathe. Moving on from there, I'll usually just put a sweatshirt over top of that. It can be any sweatshirt you like, even this one. It's Lucky, my favorite. From there, I'm putting on a Blackfish Gale hoodie. I like the quarter zip ones. This is a 2.0. This is kind of an orange color. Obviously, I wear it because it's kind of gun hunting season, but I'm not a big believer in camo. As long as it's neutral colors, I think you can get away with just about anything if you don't move. I don't like straight black, and I don't like straight white because I feel like those are just very high contrast colors. They stand out, but something like this where it's kind of a autumny orange, this is beautiful. And the reason I like this is not only is it super warm, but it's windproof. This is, here, let me zoom out. This is a really kind of mobile jacket and not extremely thick, but it's worth its weight in gold. It's very, very warm. So basically t-shirt, guide hoodie, Gale hoodie, and then from there, I'll put bibs over top of this. This is a brand new item this year from Blackfish. This is Blackfish Storm Skin bibs. And this, in the future, I think will replace this material that they've been using. This is brand new, and basically, it's an extremely like malleable and flexible, windproof, 100% waterproof, extremely warm material. So this is equivalent to like a rain bib, except it's not like a rain bib at all. Like I said, it's very like malleable and quiet. I like that aspect for hunting. And then on the inside of it, it's extremely furry. It's got kind of the same thickness as like the Gale hoodie. So this is beautiful. This is brand new. That's a storm skin top. I don't wear that one just because it's straight black and I like kind of the neutral colors, but I wear this on the outside of basically everything. And then over top of that, where are they at? I just took them off. I put on just a thin pair of camo pants. I think I just bought these at Shields. I don't even know where I got them. I've had them for years. For early season bow, I like to buy more of a green camo, and for late season deer hunting, I like to buy kind of more of a darker, kind of grayer type camouflage. And like I said, I buy very thin pants. These are probably more for bow hunting, but I can put all my quality gear underneath and then just layer up camo over top of that. As far as gloves go, I don't really use gloves at all. I just use a tiny little tube. This is a hand warming tube. The reason I like this too is it's got a zipper up top, and I put a bunch of batteries up in here. So I'll put hand warmers in here, keep my batteries warm, GoPro batteries, main camera batteries. And then on the inside here, I put a bunch of hand warmers. So this sucker keeps my hands warm, and I also don't like to shoot my bow with gloves on. It's a touchy-feely thing. I like to have my actual hand on the bow. Neck warmer, this is custom. You can't buy this anywhere. Steph actually knitted this for me. It's extremely warm. If you have a family member that knits, ask them for a neck gaiter, because they're freaking warm, especially if they use like kind of a wool-based yarn. And then a quality hat, Beauty Cabin Collective hat. If you guys want any of this gear, it is really close to selling out. Thank you so much for everyone who's bought it. It's great gear. I'm wearing it right now, and like I said, it's almost all gone. So yeah. And then on the outside of all this Blackfish gear and camo, I've been really trying this year to wear a safety harness. I think this is a hunter safety system. I like this. My buddy Jake gave it to me. He's from the hunting public. He mailed it to me because he saw me hunting without it, and he's like, dude, you're gonna die. So I really appreciate it. Steph's been wearing it a lot this year. I've been wearing it a lot this year. And to be honest, it's actually pretty comfortable. Just strap your legs right through these bottom straps. It's one clip, and then obviously you've got a strap connected to your tree. So safety first. That's the filming setup. That's the cold weather gear setup. Let's get some of that clothing back on, head out to the woods, and hopefully track down 2 deer that my dad hopefully just smoked. So fingers crossed, let's hop in the truck. Let's go find some dang deer. There's the meat wagon. And there's Deadeye Dan. Let's go help him out. The sportsman's all fired up. Deadeye Dan, you got one, eh?
One for sure.
One for sure. Maybe another?
Yeah, maybe another. We'll see.
Sorry about the wind. It's gonna get a little greasy out here. Yeah, I'm just bringing the small camera with me. We're gonna go down there for sure, grab that one, and then hopefully track that other one. And yeah, best case scenario, we get 2. Worst case scenario, we at least have 1. So last day gun season. So here's the magic path right here. There's Vern's stand. They cut through the woods right behind him, but the landowner, he cuts a lot of wood right here. And even though it seems like landowners down here a lot and there's a lot of activity here, these deer, if they just follow this exact trail that he cuts with his lawnmower, and Vern always gets it done. All right, it's nice. We followed its tracks a little bit. It's nice to track in the snow, and we found pretty dang good blood. Back there where the 4-wheeler's at, that's where the 2 does came out. My dad shot. One doe, books it that way, drops. This doe books it this way, and he lost it. So his stand's there. They came out right by the 4-wheeler, and boom. So it's nice with the snow. You can see it pretty dang good.
Oh, this? That's why we're standing here? What?
Watching these 2 go through this buckbrush is just painful.
So it's over to the left, Vern. You see that big?
Really?
Oh, yeah.
Nice.
Oh, yeah. Even here.
Oh, nice. There we go.
There.
Nice. Keep going. Yeah, you can see it. There she is right there. Nice job, man. Nice job. Nice job. Give me some of that, dude.
Oh,
You never know.
you never know.
Because there wasn't blood right where you shot. Nice, dude. What do you got? Nice, dude.
That's the one that's been coming around. Got it on
1,
camera.
2, 3, 4, 5. You got a 5-pointer and a doe. Were they together?
Huh?
Were they together?
Yeah, this was leading.
Really?
Yeah.
That's a nice
Wait. This deer was leading when it came out right where the 4-wheeler was?
Yeah.
And the doe was following the buck?
Yep.
Dang, dude, this is a nice body deer.
I'm so happy. You just never know.
That's an awesome deer. Dude, you made a perfect shot. tell you what, it's either the first day or the last day, but Deadeye Dan, he always gets it done. He dropped the buck off right there. You shot him first,
Yep.
and he goes boom, and he books this way. And then
the other one looked at me, and I wasn't sure that one was shot. This one comes booking down this trail right here.
really,
Yep. That one's down too.
let's go get some double duty. God dang it, we're gonna be eating good this winter. Jerky on the ice, fresh back straps on the grill. Double down, Deadeye Vern. I set up that trail camera, and my dad's been seeing some pretty cool bucks out here. Here's his stand right there. There's a giant rub right by his stand. There's some big ones out here. It's just kind of a little pass-through area, really. It's just an area that a bunch of deer just kind of move through. They don't really live here. They just kind of pass through here. Every year he gets it done out of that old stand right there. The first one ran about 40 yards.
Let me see how tough it is to drag
And
one
the
of these
second
out.
one ran about the same. Nice. Double duty.
Right on.
Double duty. Give me some of that, Dave. We bring Steph here not only because she's probably the best at tracking, but just a beast. Pulls the deer out no problem. My dad and I, we come and we just spot them. And then Steph just tracks them and pulls them out. So couldn't ask for a better gal.
All I do is pull the trigger.
Oh, man. Congratulations, Dad. Nice shots. He made a perfect lung shot on that like 5-point buck. And I think he actually clipped part of the heart in that little spike buck. So Steph, my family, and I, we've been having an awesome time deer hunting this year. And it's been fun to try to capture it and bring you guys along the way. So if you guys are interested at all in any of the cold weather gear I talked about, I'll link everything down below, from the soft shells to the Gale hoodie to the base layer stuff to any of the L-tab stuff. This stuff really goes fast. I don't know what they have in inventory. I don't totally know what we have left in inventory, but it's awesome gear and it really makes a difference when you're out in the woods. So yeah, thank you guys. I appreciate it, and good luck to each and every one of you that are hitting the woods this weekend. We've got, I think, 1 weekend left for Steph and I to kind of get it done bow hunting out here. But other than that, deer hunting's almost wrapped up. So thank you again for watching all the way to the end. Make sure you subscribe. And I guess there's enough left to be said, and stay tuned. And as always, let the adventure.
Oh my pretty babe, something ain't right. Got to find a way to move ahead. Oh my pretty babe, I won't be alright.